Hi everyone, it's Jill and David Collard. We're realtors with Tennessee Real Estate and Auction here in Sevierville, Tennessee. We're coming to you on our Tennessee Realtor For You channel to tell you about the top 5 reasons to move to Eastern Tennessee, and more specific to Sevierville. We're nestled into our Smoky Mountain cabin this afternoon, and we want to come to you with some information on why to move to this beautiful place.
So to start our top 5 reasons, reason number 1 is the beauty of the Smokies. We are within 8 miles of the national park. We have hiking trails, many waterfalls, things to do all around the area, and it's just beautiful here. Regardless of the season, we do have all 4 seasons, and it's just a beautiful place to live. We have mountain views, and we here in Sevierville are in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains, and just gorgeous all times of the year.
So our number 2 reason is climate, and being transplants from Illinois, this is a very important one to us. Here in the Knoxville, Sevierville area here in Eastern Tennessee where we live, the temperatures are a lot milder in the winter and milder in the summer than pretty much almost anywhere else in the U.S., with low humidity in the summer also. So it's very pleasant here pretty much all year round. We have 4 distinct seasons here, so it's wonderful.
Reason number 3 is a lower cost of living. Tennessee is 11% lower than the national average for living expenses. One reason is that there is no state income tax. So whether you're still working or in retirement, there'll be no tax on your income. Another reason is that the property taxes are so much lower.
And when she says lower, same value house here as we had in Illinois, our property taxes were over $5,000 in Illinois, and they're $1,000 here per year. So we kept track the 3 years that we've lived here since we moved, and just for the cost of living in state tax and our real estate tax and the cost of fuel and utilities, electricity, stuff like that, it's between $7,000 and $8,000 cheaper for us to live here in Eastern Tennessee than it was in Illinois. That's substantial. Our number 4 reason is for location. You're about a day's drive to 60% of the population of the U.S. from where we live here in Sevierville, and it's just really close to everything. There's 8 lakes within about a 2-hour drive if you're a fisherman. Beautiful lakes here, you know, if you like to fish. There's streams. So just being in this central location, you know, you can drive 40 minutes to Knoxville and have a lot of shopping and things like that, or, you know, just everything is really close to this area. So it's a really good central location.
Our reason number 5 is all the attractions. Being here in this area, over 14 million people come to the Smoky Mountains each year, just because there is so much to do, as well as the beauty of the mountains. There are a lot of local theme parks. There is live music that is playing it just on the streets or in local restaurants. There's also some famous nightclubs here and restaurants that are owned, and they're in Gatlinburg area and the Pigeon Forge area, and so it just gives a lot of opportunity. There are also a lot of local artisans in the Glades here in Gatlinburg. There is an artisan village where you have local potters and art galleries. You have glass blowers and blacksmiths. So
amusement parks, yes, Dollywood,
something to
water
do.
parks. We have 4 children that actually moved here with us when they were teenagers. They're all grown but one now, but there's just so much for even young people to do around here. You know, you can drive 10 minutes to an attraction, or you can drive, you know, out from our house to the east and go to Douglas Lake and be swimming and fishing in about 15 minutes. So there's just so many things to do here for your family. It's just very inviting.
I guess in speaking to that also, there is an opportunity here for business. With the tourism that's here, there are many rental cabins, Airbnbs, a lot of hotels, restaurants, shopping, just any attraction that you can imagine getting into business with. That's something that we can discuss more in other videos, and can show you short-term rental opportunities or commercial locations that may be profitable for you. That's something as realtors that we really watch. We watch those markets, and really want to share that with you.
The return of investment on rental cabins here in this Gatlinburg, Sevierville, Pigeon Forge area is really good. I mean, your return on investment is probably as good or better than anywhere else, and there's thousands and thousands of rental cabins here. So the investment opportunity on the Verbo or that platform is very big here. So if you'd like to follow us and keep up with information that we'll be giving out about moving here and statistics and some maps and things, please subscribe, hit the bell, follow us and keep up with what we're doing. We can add a lot of value as realtors to help you, because we actually went from a community where we're familiar with everyone and everything, and that nervousness of moving and not knowing, being uncomfortable and not knowing anybody. We've been through that. We came here, searched, drove around, stayed here weeks, actually, 4 or 5 days at a time, several times over the course of about 3 years, to get familiar with where we wanted to be. And we've been within about a 2-hour drive of everywhere in each direction from Sevierville. And it's so much better here than everywhere else we've been. And the terrain is so vast and different everywhere in Eastern Tennessee. You really, especially if you're remote, you need a good realtor that can drive around, do videos, look at terrain, look at what kind of neighborhood you're driving through to get to your house that you're interested in and stuff. So we can add a lot of value to help you with that search and find the right property for you.
And one thing we did find is that it is a relocation haven here. So many people that we're friends with now moved here. They're also from Illinois and California, Georgia, Texas, just all around. And so there is a lot of diversity in who you meet here, and a lot of opportunity to make new friends. Again, we came from a small town where we knew everyone, so that did make us a little bit nervous. But we just want to share some things that we wish we would have known in moving here, and just be of asset to you. So again, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell, and ask us questions. We'll be glad to help.
We'll be adding a lot more to our channel.